Hello, Junkin Pool over here in Porterville too. So yesterday, made a little spot back here when they come to put us some propane. They could find a tank, and we wanted to clear a spot so we could see back in the woods from the kitchen window there. Watch the deer come up here and hang out. I thought maybe I'd walk out here and see if there's any tracks today. I am not seeing any, but I imagine if a guy was to put them some apples or something, they'd start hanging in this area. Uh-oh. Yep, they've been hanging here. I think they like this fresh dug up dirt. We got a few tracks here. So I plan on eventually setting another tank beside this. And like I say, we can see it, watch the deer out the window or when we're cooking. And I believe them are actually supposed to be grapes, are supposed to be safe to eat, so I didn't want to tear them up. I got to double check and make sure them are the same kind I was looking at earlier on the computer. There's some more in this area. I think it's the same leaves. Yeah, I cleared that up just using the blade on the tractor. Had to put a little bit of gas in there, put about maybe a gallon in there. And that tractor runs really good. I had to jump it, and needs a voltage regulator. It's needed that since I got it. So, working on a few different projects. There's Don. He turned to set the other way where he got a better view. I hope everybody's having a good day. I've been working over here on this motorhome. Called around about tires for it. Now it's got 16.5s or 875 16.5s. And one place said they could get them, it was like $9.33 or something like that for 5 of them out the door, balanced and mounted. There's a spot right there. That tire, I wouldn't want to go out very far with that one. So I had to get a new caliper, and I had to order that in the brake shoes. That's a little brake fluid on that. So I went to the parts store. It's supposed to be in, got there, and they said, oh, we made a mistake, we don't have it in. Went to another parts store, and they had the metallic brake shoes, and they didn't have the caliper, so I went and got the cheaper ones. So it was like 40, I guess it was like $44 for the caliper and the brake shoes. I told the guy it was a 6 lug. I don't know what I was thinking. It's an 8 lug. So then I took the shocks off. I thought I may as well put new shocks on. It's got 67,000 miles on it, and I guess basically 50,000 miles you're supposed to change them. Not that I ever did, but I thought I may as well do that on this. And if I got the shocks off, they're a little iffy anyway. So I can't do nothing more today as far as putting it back together. The part's supposed to be in at 8 o'clock in the morning. I looked on the marketplace this morning, and I found two tires, 875 R16.5. And they're not perfect, but they're pretty good. I seen just a little bit of weather in there. I don't know where it's at, but it looks right in there. Maybe looks pretty good. So I guess I'm gonna, and that's the same size that come off of there. And this one is pretty rough too, but I think I might actually save that one for my spare for right now. Then I got one at home that I might just take it in and get them mounted. I have the two front ones done and use this one temporarily for a spare. So yeah, I got a pair of them tires. Back to the weight this water spot. That oil spot was from the riding lawnmower that was sitting here that I drug out of the way. Kind of nice having a little bit of cement to work on. There's the other tire. These are on there for, it said $10 a piece. We messaged the guy and, well, thought it was a lady, but we messaged them and come over here and was over here and they got back with us and said they'd be home today. And so I pulled the calipers off of this and didn't take them that long to message us back. We told them we'd come and look. Well, we'd come and look at them. Got over there and the guy said, just give me $10. So I got them both for $10. When you're on the four-wheel budget, gotta do what you gotta do. I was willing to pay him the $20. He said, just give me 10. So there's the caliper, which is $20 new. There's the brake shoes. They're getting there. May as well replace the front ones, and I'm going to look at the back. No, this is not 6-lug. I don't know what I was thinking. I used that impact wrench. I guess it was so quick I wasn't paying much attention. So I think these back tires, even though they're old, they're actually in pretty good shape. I'm going to make sure I got a spare, and I pretty much on the back road. I won't be doing no freeway driving. I did take it down the highway the other day, yesterday. Took it for a little ride. Got the gas gauge working. We got a lot of the bugs worked out of it, and that caliper started hanging up. I took it apart and used the C-clamp and broke it loose, and I thought it was going to start working. It did for a good hour driving it around, and it started locking up. So I thought, well, I'm just going to order them, put brake pads on there, and put a couple front tires and grease the front end up. And so I think that was a pretty good deal. $10 for two of them. I think $10 for both of them was a good deal, because they were about $200 a piece. Now we're still looking around, but well, this is the junk and fool over here at Porterville too. Now them are my I think they're called snap-ons, jack stands I just bought from the yard sale. $10 for them. And I'm not sure that I didn't give them 5. I think I gave them 10. Got the luggage rack or the rack, tire rack there. I'm going to put come with a cover. I think it's actually blue. Then I also put this window in there that had fell out. It broke the screws pulled out here. So I put these washers on it, and I took it apart, and I hot glued it, screwed this down into place, and I hot glued every one of these. All of them broke but the top two. And I hot glued every one of them, and then I took it apart after it dried, and I went in there and I hot glued all the way around them. Then I thought, I'm going to put the washers on too, so I think that's good. Its window's been off for a while. I just got to make sure it latches. It's got a deadbolt here, and it actually works from the inside, so I'm going to make sure if I'm on the road, that's what I was doing before, slam it to make sure it latched. You need a handle here to pull out or something. But yeah, it's got a little deadbolt. I can make sure it's locked inside. That must be for the refrigerator. I believe that's actually maybe propane operated. So I'm just going to be scouting around and see if I can get lucky and find a couple more tires. I think that was pure luck on my side. They'd been posted for about a week, and I know there ain't a big demand for them. The guy was saying he bought them for his brother's trailer, and he called his brother and told him, and his brother said, oh, I just sold the trailer. So he didn't know what he should do with them. He stuck them on there for $10 a piece anyway. I think I said that 3 times. Thanks for stopping by Porterville. Watch and wait to see this past your house someday. Goodbye now. Have a good day.